My name is Emily. I am 21 years old. This is my story. I live with my mother. She is kind and gentle. She raised me alone. I never knew my father. Mother said he died young. I believed her. Our house is small, but it feels warm. It feels safe. Every morning she makes tea. She calls my name. Emily, wake up, my girl. We sit at the table. We eat bread and eggs. She asks about my dreams. I always trusted her. She was my best friend. She was my world. Life was simple. I studied at college. She worked at a small shop. When I was sad, she held me close. She said, "You are strong." When I was sick, she sat beside me. She whispered, "You'll be fine." I believed her words. I never asked questions. I thought she told me everything. But sometimes, I noticed small mysteries. Things she never explained. There was a locked drawer. She never let me touch it. She kept the key hidden. There were photos on the wall, but none of my father. Not even one picture. When I asked about him, her smile faded. She quickly changed the topic. Once, I heard her crying. Late at night, in her room. But she said she was fine. Another time, a neighbor asked, "How is your brother?" I was confused. I had no brother. Mother pulled me away. When I asked her later, she said, "They are mistaken." Her eyes looked nervous. I wanted to believe her, but my heart felt uneasy. Something was missing. At family gatherings, my cousins spoke of old times, but no one spoke of my childhood. It was as if my past, before the age of 6, did not exist. Still, I stayed quiet. I trusted my mother. I trusted her words. But deep inside, a small voice whispered, "She is hiding something." One afternoon, I was cleaning the living room. I found an old box under the bed. The box was dusty. It was heavy. My heart beat fast. I opened it slowly. Inside were papers and photos. Things I had never seen before. I picked up a photo. It was a young woman. She looked like me. But it was not my mother. Her eyes were different. Her smile was strange. At the back, there was handwriting. It said, "To my daughter, Emily." My hands shook. Who was this woman? Why call me daughter? I searched deeper. I found a letter. The paper was yellow and old. It began with, "My sweet Emily, I miss you every day." Tears filled my eyes. The letter spoke of love. It spoke of holding me as a baby. It spoke of a mother's heart. But it was not signed by my mother. It was signed by another name. The name was Clara. I froze. Who was Clara? Why did she call me her child? That evening, I watched my mother carefully. She looked tired but calm. I wanted to ask, but fear stopped me. What if the truth hurt? The next morning, I gathered courage. I showed her the photo. Her face turned pale. She grabbed it quickly. "Where did you find this?" she asked. "In the box," I said. Her hands trembled. She had no words. "Tell me the truth, Mama," I begged. "Who is Clara? Why did she call me daughter?" Her eyes filled with tears. She whispered, "I wanted to protect you." My chest grew heavy. "Protect me from what?" I shouted. "Why did you lie to me?" Tears ran down my face. She sat down slowly. Her voice was soft. "Clara was your real mother." The room spun around me. My ears rang. I could not breathe. She continued. "She was very sick. She could not raise you. I took you as my own. I gave you my name. I gave you my love." My heart broke. Everything I believed was gone. I felt betrayed. "You should have told me." I cried. "You let me live in a lie." I covered my face. She reached for my hand. "Forgive me, Emily," she whispered. "I only wanted you safe." But my tears fell harder. My voice cracked. "You hid the truth from me." That night, I could not sleep. I stared at the ceiling. My heart was heavy with pain. All my life, I thought she was my real mother. Now everything felt broken. I felt anger inside. How could she hide this from me? How could she lie for years? The next morning, I avoided her eyes. The house felt cold. She tried to speak, but I turned away. I could not listen. Later, she came to my room. Her eyes were red. She looked older than ever. "Emily," she said softly, "I did not want to hurt you. I only wanted to love you." Her words cut me. I shouted, "Love is not built on lies." She began to cry. "I lost my sister Clara. I promised her I would care for you." My body froze. Clara was her sister. That meant she was my aunt. She continued, "You were so small, so fragile. I could not let you feel abandoned." I sat in silence. Tears filled my eyes again. I did not know what to feel. Anger still lived inside me. But behind it, I saw her love. She gave me food. She gave me a home. She gave me care. Yes, she hid the truth. But she also gave me everything. She was still my mother. I whispered, "You should have trusted me. I deserved to know." She nodded slowly. "You are right, Emily. I was afraid to lose you. I looked at her hands. They were old and tired. Hands that raised me. In that moment, my anger began to fade. Love was stronger than lies. I took a deep breath. I said, I am hurt, but I still love you. Her eyes widened. She held me tightly. I love you too, my child. We both cried. Tears of pain. Tears of healing. The truth was hard, but the truth was also light. It opened a new path. I understood something that day. Family is not only blood. Family is love and sacrifice. I forgave her. Not because I forgot the lie, but because I saw her heart. Sometimes the truth hurts, but it also sets us free. And freedom brings peace. Thanks for watching. Did you like my decision? Let me know in the comments.